Aloha, dear ones. Victoria here. I hope you're having a beautiful day, enjoying your time wherever you are. I am doing a reading today with the Life Purpose Oracle cards, and I'm going to be doing it a little bit different than I normally do my readings, but I think it'll be perfect for what it is. So these Oracle cards basically have a type of life, like a career or a life path, some type of endeavor of a sort. So I want you to just close your eyes, take a couple moments, take a couple deep breaths, relax, breathe in fresh new air and breathe out any stress, anything that's weighing you down. Just breathe it all out, and then take in a new breath, breathing in that fresh new air, fresh new life. Breath is the evidence of life. Super important we get fresh air every day, full of oxygenating our bodies, our cells. And breathing out, releasing any tension, distress, anger, pain, anything that's upsetting you. You really feel it at a body level. Like your body always feels everything. You feel like it will show in your body if you're emotionally upset. Like whether it's your back hurting, whether it's a headache, whether, everything will show up in your body. So pay attention to your body and what it's telling you. It might be telling you it needs a cleanse. It might be telling you it's in pain. It might be telling you, hey, I need a salt bath. I don't know. But whatever it is, it might be telling you I need a multivitamin. Go, look into it. See if you can help your body. Go to the health food store. Go to a doctor. If things are going on, because everything shows up in the body. And by the time it's in the body, it's already kind of solidified. So it's going to take some time it usually takes time. It doesn't have to take time, but it usually takes some time to clear up. All right. So I want you to, now that you've taken a deep breath and released, and continue with the deep breaths, and I want you to pick a card. Okay? Left, right, or center. Take a couple moments, pick a card. Feel which one has a message for you. Life purpose. Does it mean that this is going to be your life purpose forever? Anything like that? It may be a phase that you're going to be going through. It may be an idea that the universe or your higher self is presenting you with as an option in your life. All right, so now that you have that card, I want you to hold that, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal these cards, okay? One by one. So I'm going to start at the right. All right, here we have the Justice card. Okay, this is funny because I've never picked the Justice card in this deck, so this is my first time on actually seeing it. I don't really look at the decks beforehand because I like to be surprised, and I love how this one, the coloring it fits perfect with the color I picked for the background on the cards. So this is kind of like an angel. It looks like an angel of liberty, an angel of justice with the scales there. You can see that. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. It's a very worthy cause, very good, very worthy profession. All professions have a place in life. Like everybody's gifts have a place, but this is always a really good one. This card signifies that your soul's purpose involves protecting others from unfairness. You'd find satisfaction in careers involving mediation. That's meditation, that's me. You'd find satisfaction in careers involving mediation, law, political science, city planning, security, and so forth. You may even blend spiritual aspects of your career, such as healing work combined with conflict resolution, for example. You have a natural leadership and delegation skills. You have natural leadership and delegation skills, and others look to you for direction and guidance. You honor and respect the responsibility accorded to you, and you're highly respected as a result. The angels ask that you continue to trust your heart's guidance as your career evolves and changes. Heaven knows where you're most needed and will help you with divine assignments that can put your skills to the highest and best value. So take some time and connect in through meditation, through prayer, through whatever avenue you're most comfortable with, and call upon your angels, call upon God, Goddess, call upon Source, however you call God, and to guide you in putting your qualities to serve life, to serve justice and fairness in the world in the best ways and win-win ways and solutions. And you'll be guided each step of the way. Sometimes we can't always see the steps ahead, like far ahead, but we can see the steps right in front. And if we follow those steps, we'll be guided ultimately along the pathway that will reveal a lot more of maybe what we expected, maybe what we didn't expect, but asking for that guidance to be in integrity with your life path and purpose in a way that serves your life and all the lives here on the planet. Because when we're living our own true life, our own true gift, we don't just help ourselves, we help everyone. All right. And then the next card is family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life. Family is super important. Family is where a lot of things, pretty much everything starts. You have a strong family, strong principles and values, integrity within the family. It usually stems outwards and becomes an example in the world. It may be challenged from time to time, but family is super important. So family, you drew this card to remind you that your life purpose begins at home. You serve as an important function through your relationships with the members of your family. This includes the prayers you say on their behalf, the kindness you bestow, and the compassion you have for their actions. This card also indicates some forgiveness work that will benefit everyone concerned. You can start the process simply by holding the intention to clear the energy with your loved ones. You already know the people whom you need to forgive, as your first thoughts on this subject were your indicators. A life purpose doesn't necessarily mean a wage-paying career. It's a scope of experience in which you devote yourself to developing your ability to fully love. For most people, relationships with family are grist for the mill in terms of learning to rise above ego challenges. As you focus upon your loved one's inner beauty, you begin to see it within yourself and all life. Whoops, camera's getting away from me. And really quick, family relationships are karmic. So we kind of know what we're getting into in a way. We think we don't, or not everybody thinks that, but a lot of people think they don't. But we know who we're getting involved with. So a lot of times we have karmic contracts with our family. Pretty much every time we have karmic contracts with our family. So there are things being worked out. There are lessons being learned. Things are being taught. Lessons that are not being learned, and that's where a lot of hardship comes in. When it's like banging your head against the wall at certain places in the timeline with family. So it's like finding new ways to interact and work and develop, and that's not always easy. So asking for that guidance and that assistance from your guardian angels and helpers of light, ascended masters. So, carrying on with this, today say prayers for the health and happiness of every member and every family member, and notice your inner responses to these blessings. You'll experience newfound peace, which will benefit you in countless ways. So remembering that everything that you put out, you're going to get back. So when you are putting out stuff towards your family, you're going to get it back. So ultimately, just being the best example that you can be in life and your family is the best thing you can do. And sometimes it gets really challenging with family. Sometimes the best thing you can do is maybe go be by yourself out in nature and just kind of chill in a positive way. I'm not saying go run off. I'm just saying take some time alone for yourself and connect. They're having fun with the doors. If you can hear that. That's family. Okay, and then the last card, author. Oh my gosh, this card comes up practically every time I do a reading for myself. So it says, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make that time to write it. And I know I've started writing books, I just have not completed them. So think about what you may have to share with the world. What gifts have you experienced in life? What lessons have you learned that you could pass on wisdom from? What stories do you have to tell? Whether maybe they're dream stories that are wonderful. Maybe they be like, what do you call those? Nighttime stories, bedtime stories for kids. Maybe they're bedtime stories for adults. How exciting would that be? Or something completely different. I have a whole bunch of poetry I've written, like all types of stuff that I need to put in my book. So this one comes up for me. If it came up for you too, start just like maybe a page or a paragraph a day. Just take some time and just start writing. Even if you can't think of what to write, just write whatever comes to your brain and get that out. And then once you clear that out, it might be your grocery list. And once you clear that out, something else may come. All right. The book says, you've long had the thought of writing a book, and this card is a signal that the time is now. This endeavor is part of your life purpose. Although you may not have fully formed a concept in mind, the act of writing will prime the pump and create a flow of ideas. You'll tap into the divine infinite wisdom while writing, which will help you better hear the voice of God and the angels. Most authors pin their books in small time increments, so don't think that you need to retire in order to have the hours to devote to writing. Remember that if you finish just one page a day in a year, you will have produced a 365-page book. If you need additional confidence in your writing abilities, you can always take classes, join or start a writer's group, or hire an editor. The main point is to write now. Right now. All right, so go ahead and take a look at these cards and the message and kind of breathe it in. I hope that this has given you a new perspective or a confirmed perspective on life and pathways and value. And there are many pathways. So find what resonates with you and take that forward. And if you need assistance, remember to call on your guardian angels, connect with God, and through prayer, through meditation, through, a walk in nature, through exercise, through a bath, whatever connects you. And you know when you're in the zone. So anyhow, I hope you're having a great day. And today is the Lion's Gate. So it's August 8th, 8/8. So happy Lion's Gate energy. It's said to be when we are connected and aligned and conjunct with the star Sirius. Sirius has that connection to the Orion constellation in the sky that we see. So it's said to shine super bright. It shines brighter than the sun if you saw it next to the sun. And it shines a blue light rather than a gold light. So next time you're looking up at the sky and you see Orion, look to the bottom left and you'll see Sirius. In the Egyptian pantheon, it's considered to be the great goddess Isis next to her husband and king Osiris. In the Greek pantheon, it is so they call the dog star. So it's the dog that follows the great god Hercules through the skies to hunting, and while he hunts, and in Hercules' top, I think right and left hand, he holds a dagger and a rabbit. He has caught a rabbit. I believe it's a rabbit. Anyways, I love different pantheons and exploring different cultures and seeing how they connect. So that's a little bit of the stars. And then how funny, like we have the constellations in the background, the skies in the background. So anyhow, I wish you guys a wonderful day, a wonderful Lion's Gate, and may you call in the abilities and the qualities for your life path and purpose today and every day. May you be blessed. Much love and aloha. I'll talk to you later.